That was kind of in the news here recently that I don't know why, but it's just it's been all over the place, like all over TikTok and everything like that. I don't know why, but kind of want to hear your take on it. I guess it's just kind of off topic, but the whole Bud Light thing. Have you seen the TikToks and videos, the Kid Rock video, like all these videos, and it's just been blowing up. What's kind of your thoughts on that?
I don't put a lot of energy or thought into what I consider to be social issues. Now, these issues matter a lot to some people. Yeah. On both sides of the coin. I try to focus most of my energy and efforts in terms of, first off, helping my family, but secondly, helping others grow themselves, for people that want to grow themselves. Mm-hmm. Not everybody's willing to put in the work. And even for those willing to put in the work, there's still a certain level of luck involved. Obviously, getting into real estate when I did just before 2020 and all the inflationary spending helped me tremendously.
Yeah, right.
So there is definitely a factor of luck there. And then being homeschooled and getting to learn that kind of stuff as a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously was super
awesome,
lucky. Not everybody gets that. So I don't put a lot of time and energy into what I consider more social issues.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was crazy because I just feel like I feel like the marketing team just really crapped the bed on that one. Like,
from a business perspective?
Yeah, like business perspective wise, like you got to know who you're marketing to.
that I can have an opinion on that. And yes, I would say that their core focus as a company, who their consumer is, literally in this sense, the consumer of alcohol, beer in this case, mass market beer, is very, it's very NASCAR. It's very, in fact, they said we're trying to get away from this fratty, which I didn't see as much, the fratty type person drinking Bud Light, but of course we live in the South.
Dude, it's rednecks, man. Let's just be honest. It's rednecks. That's what it is. That's who's drinking Bud Light. It's rednecks all day long.
It does seem to be a challenge to ostracize your core customer base, but I was reading something or listening to something about this morning on the Wall Street Journal. Or New York Times, I can't remember, but they were talking about basically ostracizing, or they were the Gen Z wasn't drinking Bud Light, and so they were trying to find ways to incorporate that. Unfortunately,
you can't abandon your base, though.
You can't abandon your base,
man.
So I think it's interesting to see it all play out, because it's not the first time something like this has happened on either side.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got the syrup bottles on one side and some similar things. And the whole world is becoming bifurcated, and certain countries going this way with certain things, certain countries going that way with other things. Mm-hmm. But even within the U.S., it's like, okay, you're either way over here or you're way over here. And what it feels like. Yeah. And it's like most people just want to live a normal life.
A nice life. Yep, exactly. And if you can't, I don't know. I feel like it sounds so cliche nowadays to be like, oh, I see both sides and this and that, but you got to be able to listen. That's the biggest thing. I just think people.
That was one of the biggest
nowadays.
Strengths in the U.S. is our ability to come together in times of crisis and turmoil. And unfortunately, right now we're so polarized. Yeah, I'm worried that the next whatever crisis. Well, coronavirus was a form of crisis.
Oh yeah, that China, Russia, all this. Yeah, there's a lot going on here.